Mehta and Aanya Parekh to come forward and share a few words with us.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. In case you don't remember from the beginning of the program, my name is Mehta, and I've been attending JCC Pathshala since I moved to Connecticut in the second grade. If you had asked my younger self what Pathshala means to me, I probably would have said something like seeing friends and eating snacks. And honestly, that wasn't entirely wrong. Some of my favorite memories are the simple ones, like rushing to grab Oreos at lunch before they ran out, or playing cricket, or soccer, or monkey in the middle in the old church parking lot. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that Pathshala has been so much more than that. It's where I learned values that I didn't fully appreciate at the time, like ahimsa, compassion, and thinking deeply about the impact of my actions. It's where I sat through debates, some more heated than others, like the unforgettable discussions on the morality of eggs with Narendra uncle. At the time, it felt like just a pointless argument. But now I realize it was teaching me how to think critically, how to listen, and how to respect others' perspectives. Pathshala has also given me something incredibly special, a sense of community. Over the years, I've built friendships, not just here, but across the country through Young Jains of America. These are people who share similar values, experiences, and who I know I can connect with no matter where life takes us. As I entered high school, I'll be honest, my physical attendance at Pathshala, it started to decrease. Between AP classes, college applications, and sports commitments, Sunday mornings became a little harder to commit regularly. But even when I wasn't here, Pathshala never really left me. The lessons, values, and mindset it instilled continue to shape how I approach challenges, treat others, and think about my role as a world. And I think that's what makes Pathshala so powerful. It's not just about being here every other Sunday, it's about carrying what you've learned into everything you do. One of the most meaningful ways Pathshala has impacted my life was through a service trip that my family and I participated in. That experience opened our eyes to the needs of others and inspired us to start Happy Helping Hands, our nonprofit organization. What started as a single act of service has grown into something much bigger, and it all traces back to the lessons that we learned here. Before I finish, I want to take a moment to thank a few people. First, my parents, Kavita and Mehta, for dragging me out of bed on Sunday mornings, even when I definitely didn't want to come. I didn't always appreciate it then, but I definitely do now, so thank you, Mom and Dad. Next, to all my Pathshala teachers over the years, thank you for your time, your patience, and the knowledge that you've shared with me. You've had a much bigger impact than you probably realize. And finally, to the entire JCC community, from the aunties who never fail to ask me how I am or how school is going, to the uncles with whom watching the US Open from my college dorms won't feel the same without, to the little kids always running around HCC with the biggest grins on their faces, constantly reminding me of when I was their age. Whether we've never spoken or we're practically best friends, thank you for making this such a welcoming and meaningful place. It is truly something special. It's been almost 10 years since I started coming to Pathshala, April 2016. I think there might be kids running around here who weren't born in it. It's crazy. And it's truly shaped who I am today. Now, as I'm set to graduate high school and enter the unknown world of college and beyond, I know it will guide me in whatever comes next. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra, everyone, and thank you all for being here today and for making it almost all the way through the program. If you haven't already caught on, my name is Aanya, and I'm one of this year's Pathshala's graduating seniors. Pathshala has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. But my journey with JCC started about 12 years ago when I was 5 years old walking into kindergarten. And honestly, it's kind of surreal to think that after all these years, I'm the one standing up here giving this speech. And especially since in the past, I've been the one reading them for the seniors who couldn't make it. Looking back on these 12 years, my first thought is simple. Where did the time go? For a long time, Pathshala felt like the thing my parents dragged me out of bed for once every 2 weeks. And at the time, I didn't always appreciate it. But now, looking back, I realized that it was never just another obligation. It was something that quietly shaped who I am today. Some of my earliest memories here are honestly a little chaotic. I remember hiding behind the stage in the old Pathshala building just to avoid going to singing lessons, mainly because I wasn't good at it. And luckily, I'm not pursuing a career in singing. While moments like these might seem small, they show how much I've changed. I went from trying to avoid being seen to now standing here speaking in front of all of you. As I got older, especially in middle school, something started to shift. Pathshala stopped feeling like something I had to go to, and it started becoming something I actually wanted to be a part of. I became more engaged in the discussions, more curious, and definitely more opinionated. I'm pretty sure a lot of the level 4 students will remember the very long debates I had with Narendra, especially if it was about whether eggs were ginger or not. And while those debates may have seemed small, they were actually really important to me. Because for the first time, I wasn't learning what Jainism is. I was trying to understand why it is the way it is. Those conversations made me realize that Jain values aren't just rules that we have to follow. They're ideas that we question, reflect on, and slowly learn how to apply in our everyday life. And of course, not all my memories are that deep. I definitely tried to skip the lunch line a few times and get an extra powder G. But over time, I went from skipping the lunch line to being the one serving lunch. I remember standing out there counting puris, talking to people about school, stress, life, and everything in between. And I think that moment, standing on the other side, really represents what Pathshala has been for me. It's not just a place where I receive knowledge, it's a place where I grow into someone who gives back. In high school, Pathshala connected me to one of the most important communities I'm a part of today, Pathshala. Meeting people from across the country who share the same values has been incredibly eye-opening. It showed me that what we learn here doesn't stay here. It carries into how we connect with others and how we see the world. And if there's one thing Pathshala has truly given me, it's a sense of community. A place where I feel understood, supported, and crafted. So to my parents, thank you for waking me up every other Sunday, even when I didn't want to come, and making sure I stayed connected to something bigger than myself. I may not have always appreciated them, but I do now. To all the uncles and aunties who have guided me, challenged me, and supported me over the years, thank you. To my friends who made every class, every event, and every memory more meaningful, thank you. And especially to Shaylee, my partner in constant crime and one of the most important people in my life. Pathshala didn't just give me lessons, but it gave me a friendship like ours, and that's something that I know I'll carry with me long after today. And even to the little babies that I play with while I wait for my mom to say her 17th goodbye, thank you for being a part of this journey here too. Because at the end of the day, Pathshala isn't just what we learn, it's about who we become because of it. As I look into college, wherever that may take me, I don't just take these memories with me. I take the way that I've learned to think, to question, and to approach the world. The values of nonviolence, awareness, and self-discipline aren't just ideas we talk about here. They're things that I know I'll carry into my everyday life. And even though this chapter is coming to an end, I don't see it as leaving Pathshala behind. I see it as taking everything that it's given me and carrying it forward. Thank you, and enjoy.
We would like to invite Mona Kothari, Ravisha, Praful Chajer to the stage to present our graduating students with their certificates and small token of love on behalf of Jesus.